Now we shall begin exploring our topic. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and world literature. He wrote 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. His works include tragedies like Hamlet, Macbeth, and Othello, comedies like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night, and histories like Henry V and Richard III. Shakespeare's influence on the English language is immense, with many phrases and words he coined still in use today. His themes, love, power, betrayal, fate, remain deeply relevant. His works have been performed, adapted, and studied worldwide for over 400 years. William Shakespeare's influence on literature is profound and enduring. His works have shaped English literature, drama, and poetry, setting standards for storytelling, character development, and language use. Shakespeare's impact on literature. Innovation in language. Shakespeare contributed over 1,700 words to the English language, either by coining new terms or giving existing words new meanings. He popularized phrases like break the ice, wild goose chase, and foregone conclusion. Complex characters. His characters are psychologically deep, with motivations, flaws, and conflicts that make them realistic. Figures like Hamlet, Macbeth, and King Lear struggle with morality, ambition, and fate, influencing modern character-driven narratives. Universal themes. His works explore love, power, betrayal, fate, identity, and political intrigue. These themes remain relevant in literature and are adapted into modern storytelling. Diverse genres. Shakespeare mastered tragedy, comedy, and history plays. He blended elements of different genres, influencing modern drama and storytelling. Poetic excellence. His use of iambic pentameter, sonnets, and blank verse revolutionized English poetry. The sonnets are considered masterpieces of love, time, and beauty. Enduring influence. Writers like Charles Dickens, James Joyce, and T.S. Eliot drew inspiration from Shakespeare. Modern films, novels, and plays frequently adapt his works, from West Side Story to The Lion King. Shakespeare's literary genius continues to shape literature, theater, and language. His ability to capture human nature ensures his relevance in every era. Biography of William Shakespeare. Early life and education. William Shakespeare was born on April 23, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He was the son of John Shakespeare, a glovemaker, and Mary Arden, a farmer's daughter. He likely attended the local King's New School, where he studied Latin, literature, and rhetoric, but there is no record of him attending university. Marriage and family. At 18, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, who was 26 at the time. They had 3 children. Susanna. Twins, Hamnet and Judith. Hamnet died at age 11, which may have influenced Shakespeare's later tragedies. Career and success. By the 1590s, Shakespeare was in London, working as an actor and playwright. He became part of the theatre company Lord Chamberlain's Men and wrote plays for the Globe Theatre. Between 1590 and 1613, Shakespeare wrote 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. His works gained immense popularity, attracting the support of Queen Elizabeth I and later King James I. Later life and death. In 1613, Shakespeare retired to Stratford. He died on April 23, 1616, at 52 years old, and was buried in Holy Trinity Church. Summary of Shakespeare's most famous works. 1. Hamlet, tragedy. A revenge tragedy about Prince Hamlet, who seeks vengeance for his father's murder by his uncle, Claudius. It explores madness, existentialism, and betrayal. Famous line, "To be or not to be, that is the question." 2. Macbeth, tragedy. A Scottish general, Macbeth, is driven by ambition and his wife Lady Macbeth to murder King Duncan and take the throne. His guilt and paranoia lead to his downfall. Themes of power, fate, and ambition. 3. Romeo and Juliet, tragedy. A love story between Romeo and Juliet, whose families are sworn enemies. Their secret marriage leads to tragic consequences. Famous line, "O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" 4. Othello, tragedy. A powerful general, Othello, is manipulated by his deceitful ensign, Iago, into believing his wife Desdemona is unfaithful. Themes of jealousy, racism, and betrayal. 5. King Lear, tragedy. King Lear divides his kingdom among his daughters, leading to betrayal, madness, and downfall. Explores themes of family, power, and justice. 6. Julius Caesar, tragedy, history. A play about the assassination of Julius Caesar by his friend Brutus and the consequences of political betrayal. Famous line, "Et tu, Brute?" 7. A Midsummer Night's Dream, comedy. A magical comedy featuring fairies, love triangles, and mistaken identities. Explores themes of love and illusion. 8. The Tempest, romance. A play about Prospero, a sorcerer who seeks revenge but ultimately forgives his enemies. Themes of forgiveness, power, and magic. 9. Twelfth Night, comedy. A romantic comedy about Viola, who disguises herself as a man and falls in love with Duke Orsino, while being pursued by Lady Olivia. Themes of gender, disguise, and love. 10. The Merchant of Venice, comedy, drama. A play about Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, who demands a pound of flesh as payment. Explores themes of justice, mercy, and prejudice. Shakespeare's plays continue to be studied, performed, and adapted worldwide. His profound exploration of human nature, emotions, and society makes his work timeless. William Shakespeare's influence on literature, language, and culture. William Shakespeare's impact on literature, language, theater, and modern culture is unmatched. His works have shaped storytelling, character development, and the English language itself. 1. Influence on English literature. A. Revolutionized drama and storytelling. Shakespeare created complex multi-dimensional characters with psychological depth, influencing modern storytelling. He mixed tragedy, comedy, and history, breaking traditional genre rules. His use of soliloquies influenced modern literature and drama. B. Universal themes. His works explore love, power, ambition, fate, jealousy, and betrayal, themes still used in literature today. Modern authors like James Joyce, Charles Dickens, and Virginia Woolf drew inspiration from Shakespeare. 2. Influence on the English language. Shakespeare added over 1,700 words to English, many of which are still used today. He also created phrases that became common expressions. A. Words Shakespeare introduced: assassination, bedazzled, lonely, swagger, addiction. B. Famous phrases he coined: break the ice, wild goose chase, love is blind, all the world's a stage, to be or not to be. His creative use of iambic pentameter influenced poetry and speech patterns. 3. Influence on theater and performance. A. The Globe Theatre. Shakespeare's plays were performed at the Globe Theatre, shaping modern theatrical traditions. His emphasis on stage directions, dramatic tension, and realistic dialogue influenced theater worldwide. B. Modern stage and film adaptations. His plays have been adapted into countless films, TV shows, and theater productions. Examples: West Side Story, Right Pointing Arrow based on Romeo and Juliet. The Lion King, Right Pointing Arrow inspired by Hamlet. 10 Things I Hate About You, Right Pointing Arrow based on The Taming of the Shrew. 4. Influence on politics and philosophy. A. Political ideas. Shakespeare's history plays explore power, leadership, and corruption, influencing political thought. His plays have been used to analyze monarchy, democracy, and tyranny. B. Existential and psychological depth. Hamlet and Macbeth explore fate versus free will, influencing existentialist writers like Jean-Paul Sartre. His psychological depth influenced thinkers like Sigmund Freud, who analyzed Hamlet's Oedipus complex. 5. Influence on modern culture and education. A. School curriculum. Shakespeare's works are mandatory in English literature programs worldwide. His themes help students explore morality, identity, and human nature. B. Global popularity. Shakespeare's plays are translated into 100+ languages. Annual Shakespeare festivals occur worldwide, including in Stratford-upon-Avon, New York, and Tokyo. William Shakespeare's influence is universal and timeless. His contributions to literature, language, theater, and philosophy ensure his works remain relevant across generations. His ability to capture human emotions and societal struggles makes him one of the most influential writers in history. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe for more contents like this.
Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milquetoast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. Cause life is too short to be slow.
54 News. The Western corporate states recently announced a new visa program. Persons intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WCS-affiliated companies. Following a 20-year employment period within the WCS, visa holders can earn the right to permanent residence, a marriage license, and a single-child permit. In Northern Europe, the humanitarian crisis has worsened. Refugees from flooded regions in Belgium and the Netherlands continue to pour into Scandinavia. Sweden has responded with force, sinking over a dozen refugee vessels in recent weeks. Despite humanitarian efforts, nearly 60 people have been killed. Have we found heaven on Earth? Permanent human settlement on Antarctica is celebrating 10 years today. A wealth of natural resources hidden under the ice has spurred on the continent's rapid economic development. Though some environmental degradation has occurred as a result, inhabitants of the South Pole are still enjoying life as Antarctica's first dollhouse was recently opened. But perhaps most appealing to locals and newcomers alike is the astonishingly low crime level. Antarcticans enjoy a murder rate of only 70 per 100,000 residents. Thank you for watching N54 News. We'll see you next time.